Somerton Man's case. Archival footage of Somerton Beach, 1948. A grainy zoom in on the unidentified man's suit. December 1st, 1948. Somerton Beach, Australia. A man is found on the sand, dressed in a sharp suit, with no identification, no money, and no clear cause of death. For 74 years, he was the ghost of Australia, a man who sparked theories of international espionage, poisoned lovers, and Cold War betrayal. But today, the mystery ends. Welcome to the Evidential archive. Today, we aren't chasing the myth of the spy. We are analyzing the forensic breakthrough that finally identified the Somerton Man. The physical evidence, close-ups of the items found, the Tamam Shud scrap, the hidden pocket in the trousers, the unused rail ticket. Let's look at the evidence as it stood in 1948. A scrap of paper found in a hidden pocket that read, Tamam Shud, Persian for "it is ended." A book of poetry found in a car containing a secret code. Cigarettes. A comb. The physical evidence was so strange, it practically begged for a supernatural or political explanation. The spy myth news clippings from the 1950s with sensational headlines, Spy Plot, KGB Agent. For decades, the public and the media built a narrative. They wanted him to be a spy. It's a compelling story. But forensic science doesn't care about compelling stories. It cares about data. The spy theory was built on speculation, not a single shred of verifiable evidence linking him to any government agency. Forensic breakthrough, modern laboratory genetic sequencing, graphics, DNA strands, and genealogical trees. The investigation stagnated for over half a century until the rise of forensic genetic genealogy. In 2021, the body was exhumed. Scientists didn't look for fingerprints or secret codes. They looked for the biological truth. They mapped the DNA. They built a genealogical tree. They cross-referenced thousands of relatives. The identity revealed a photo of Carl Charles Webb. The data led them to one name, Carl Charles Webb, an electrical engineer, an instrument maker from Melbourne. He wasn't a spy. He wasn't an international man of mystery. He was a human being with a family, a job, and a life that had quietly slipped away. The forensic evidence was irrefutable. Debunking the code, the secret code page from the book with a red X or debunked stamp. So what about the secret code in the book? The forensic verdict? It was likely nothing more than shorthand notes or meaningless scribbles. We as humans are hardwired to find patterns in chaos. We wanted a code, so we saw a code. But the science tells us sometimes chaos is just chaos. The verdict, a montage of the beach, the book, and finally, the face of Carl Webb. We have analyzed the physical evidence and the genetic data. The Somerton Man case is solved. It's not the thrilling spy novel the world wanted. It's a sad, quiet story of a man who left his life behind. And that, in its own way, is just as powerful. Science has stripped away the myth, but the investigation into the human side of this case continues. Does the forensic reality make the story less interesting to you, or does it make it more human? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to the Evidential archive. We investigate the details so you don't have to. See you in the next deep dive.